Hi, Vieira with the stockmarketlive.tv. Today I have a free investment lesson and the topic is credibility and honesty, and I'm going to address facts. We are going to refer to Apple, Icahn, and the information that you have on our website stockmarketlive.tv. And I'm going to start with this presentation with regards to Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, the country which I consider the best country in the world for many reasons. And one of them, it is precisely described here on this presentation on CNN. And you have here on the second page, the success story of Dubai is about honesty. So today, since we are going to the topic is precisely honesty and credibility, we are going to explain why this is so important for investors worldwide and where do you have this information. As you are aware, last year in 2015, we downgraded Apple to strong sell at $133. In United States, we saw thousands of articles raising targets on Apple to $200 plus by several stock analysts, including famous activist investor, American Icahn. Last year in 2015, we published an interview which is available on the web. Vieira, sell Apple versus Icahn by Apple. On Forbes magazine, the response was to upgrade or to raise targets in Apple to $250 plus. What I said about Apple was Apple is a clear sell, shares are going to tank, to crash, therefore you should sell your long-term long position, reverse into the short side. And we dedicated more than 50 articles on the web, in our website, precisely to this very important topic. And we described in detail several trading or investment strategies, selling Apple, reversing to the short side, or selling Apple, for example, to buy Amazon, that was last year in 2015. Also then later on informing when to sell shares of Amazon, among many other investment strategies using always Apple as a reference. If you have questions with regards to some of these goals, you have here one of the videos precisely on Vimeo, which is also available on YouTube. Vieira live sell Apple versus Icahn by Apple. Well, today, that is February 2016, 1 year later, since our first time that we downgraded Apple to sell at 133, everyone, including Icahn, he says that we are right about it. And Icahn himself, he sold Apple shares. Or where do you find Apple or Icahn selling Apple shares? You find for the first time news about it in February 2016. You have here one of the articles with the title on this magazine. You just have to read the title of the article, and then if you wish, you read the content. There are many articles today talking about this issue. However, Apple was downgraded to strong sell last year in 2015. When I downgraded Apple to strong sell, I also had the opportunity, for those that are not familiar with my work, to tell you, to inform you, that I never missed one call in Apple stock history. And you have the proof of it on the website of the company. So what did happen to Apple? You already are aware of. Shares, they collapsed. The company lost more than 200 billion in market cap. And only today, after the collapse of Apple share price, you see this news in the United States. Again, Icahn saying that he dumped 7 million shares of Apple. But if you refer to our website, to the blog of the company, the most important blog in the industry, and in fact the only blog and the only website in the world credible and where you have all this information in advance, there is an article from January 2016 with the title, very clear and explicit, Carl Icahn to sell Apple. Margin calls, Apple stock crash. Apple stock or shares, they collapse. Carl Icahn was selling Apple. Bear in mind that we informed everyone in advance, what probably Americans or no one else would believe. We informed them that Carl Icahn was selling Apple shares, that margin calls was related to the small investor in the US, those that they have been buying in 2015, adding to the long side Apple, believing that Apple was going to $200. Those they were forced to capitulate, to sell their positions, and therefore every single prediction and information made available in advance to investors, in advance of the most important moves in the markets, you have it here once again. So quite frankly, I don't find any difficulty whatsoever to profit from the capital markets, and in particular Apple, which has been a wonderful trading vehicle instrument. The importance of this is related to what I initially demonstrated: honesty, credibility, and you only have one website in the world where you find this credible information with regards to how to invest in the markets, at stockmarketlive.tv. Last year, in 2015, we have to refer to thousands of articles raising targets on Apple ahead of a crash in the markets. We have to refer to all this content to be paid marketing. And we repeated here hundreds of times that Apple was a clear sell, shares they were going to crash. We were the only company in the world with a strong sell rating in Apple, and we were the only company in the world downgrading live on the blog of the company, live, I repeat, with calls and live stock charts at 133, while everyone else was raising targets in Apple. So once again, we prove that our work, it is unique in the history of the markets. We know very well what we are doing. Profits regardless of stock market conditions. And those that they believed that Carl Icahn or Forbes magazine or of the other publications, they were going to be right, they were all fooled, and today they have tremendous losses, while one of the most bullish investors in the world, Carl Icahn, was dumping shares on you. So today when people, they refer to social media networks, and for example, let's assume that Carl Icahn has 230,000 followers on Twitter, and they believe that they were going to make money by following Carl Icahn. And we already demonstrated this hundreds of times that you were not going to make one single cent. Not only in Apple, I addressed the case of Transocean, I addressed the case of Voltaire, I addressed the case of Chesapeake Energy, and so on. Carl Icahn does not have 230,000 followers. Carl Icahn has on Twitter 230,000 suckers. Carl Icahn is not stupid. Carl Icahn, he has never been there to help you to make money in the market. Carl Icahn, I repeat, is not stupid. Moreover, you had all this information in advance, in real time, in our website. The definition of a stupid investor is one that repeats the same mistake over and over without learning how to profit from it. Therefore, we proved once again that those 230,000 followers, suckers, losers, they continue losing money in the market because they want to. Otherwise, you had the opportunity during the past 25 years to do something about it and to rely on someone credible with a proven track record. Congratulations to those that listen to our opinion, our guidance, how to invest in Apple. This is not about Apple or Carl Icahn. It's by far more important than anything else. And the anything else is precisely this topic of honesty, credibility, and it is the theme or the subject chosen by the Emirates to prove that this country is the best in the world to live in, right? And our company is based precisely in this country, and I'm very proud of it. Thank you, and good luck investing with Carl Icahn going forward.